Hi everyone, welcome to Knowledge Zone, the channel where you can learn something new and interesting every day. Today we're going to talk about a mental disorder that affects how people relate to others and the world around them. It's called Antisocial Personality Disorder, or ASPD for short, and it's more common than you might think. ASPD is characterized by a disregard for the rights and feelings of others, a lack of empathy, and a tendency to lie, manipulate, and exploit others for personal gain. In this video, we will explore the causes, symptoms, diagnosis, and treatment of ASPD. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoy our content. Let's take a look at some of these factors and how they can affect someone's risk of developing ASPD. First, it is genetics. ASPD is partly inherited, meaning that it runs in families and can be passed down from parents to children. Studies have shown that people who have a close relative with ASPD are more likely to have it themselves than people who don't. Having a genetic predisposition to ASPD does not mean that someone will definitely develop it. It just means that they have a higher chance of developing it than someone who doesn't have the same genes. Second, it is abnormalities. ASPD is also associated with some differences in the structure and function of the brain, especially in the areas that are involved in emotion, impulse control, morality, and social cognition. For example, people with ASPD tend to have less gray matter in the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for planning, decision-making, and self-regulation. They also tend to have less activity and connectivity in the amygdala, which is responsible for fear, anger, and empathy. These brain differences can make people with ASPD less able to feel and understand emotions, control their impulses, follow social norms, and distinguish right from wrong. Third, it is childhood trauma. ASPD is also influenced by the environment and experiences that someone has during their early years of life. People who suffer from abuse, neglect, violence, or instability in their childhood are more likely to develop ASPD than people who don't. This is because childhood trauma can damage the development of the brain and the personality, making someone more prone to aggression, distrust, detachment, and antisocial behavior. Childhood trauma can also affect someone's attachment style, which is how they relate to others and form bonds. People with ASPD tend to have insecure or disorganized attachment styles, meaning that they either avoid or fear intimacy and closeness with others. As you can see, there are many factors that can contribute to the development of ASPD. However, none of these factors alone can cause ASPD. It is the interaction and combination of these factors that determines whether someone will develop ASPD or not. There are many symptoms of ASPD, and they can vary from person to person. However, there are some common patterns and characteristics that most people with ASPD share. Behavioral symptoms are the actions and habits that people with ASPD display. Firstly, repeatedly breaking the law or violating social norms. People with ASPD often engage in criminal or antisocial behavior, such as theft, fraud, vandalism, violence, or sexual misconduct. They may also disregard rules, regulations, or obligations that apply to them, such as paying taxes, following traffic laws, or honoring contracts. Secondly, lying, deceiving, or using aliases. People with ASPD often lie or manipulate others for their own benefit or amusement. Also, they being indifferent or rationalizing the suffering of others. People with ASPD often show no concern or empathy for the feelings, needs, or rights of others. ASPD is a complex and serious mental disorder that requires a professional evaluation by a qualified mental health expert. According to the DSM-5, to be diagnosed with ASPD, someone must meet at least 3 of the following criteria. 1. Failure to obey laws and norms by engaging in behavior that results in criminal arrest or would warrant criminal arrest. 2. Lying, deception, and manipulation for profit or self-amusement. 3. Impulsivity or failure to plan ahead. 4. Irritability and aggression as indicated by repeated physical fights or assaults. 5. Reckless disregard for safety of self or others. 6. Consistent irresponsibility as indicated by repeated failure to sustain consistent work behavior or honor financial obligations. 7. Lack of remorse as indicated by being indifferent to or rationalizing having hurt, mistreated, or stolen from another. One of the most challenging aspects of antisocial personality disorder, or ASPD, is finding an effective treatment. People with ASPD often do not believe that they have a problem or need help. They may also resist or sabotage any attempts to change their behavior or attitude. Treatment for ASPD usually involves a combination of psychotherapy, medication, and social support. Alright, we've reached the end of this video about ASPD. Thank you so much for watching Knowledge Zone. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. I'll see you next time with more trivia and fun facts. Until then, keep learning and have a great day.